Yo, what up, though? It's your man, Byron Woods, Relationship Bodyguard here on Monday, October 5th. I'm wearing my pink Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah.
Man, that's so red. But we're going to go with that. It's coral.
It's just not pink.
No, it's not. It's orange. It's orange.
Right,
It's a hue.
Yeah, that was close. What's up, y'all? What's going on? We got a guest in the house.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Hey, I don't know what it is today.
Okay.
I'm SF Hardy, y'all. Hey,
SF Hardy. That's your stage name?
one of them.
Awesome.
And don't forget about Danny Haha, the comedian. that said I
Hey,
got on.
everybody. Hey.
Hey, Danny.
Hey.
Damn, I thought this was.
No,
This looked like pink to me.
you be like that's satin though. It look like a pre-washed ass red shirt.
No, man, I'm all like, man, shut the hell up. Today we talking about handcuffing season. Okay, so when I put this out here, a few people had no idea what handcuffing was. They automatically went to some S&M type stuff. No, handcuffing season. Do anybody else want to get this definition before I do?
No, go ahead.
No, it's when you attach yourself to somebody for the sole purpose of a reason, usually when it's about to get cold, also known as DTE season, okay? DTE is getting cold. And a lot of times women don't want to pay these high-ass heating bills. So all the big fellas, y'all about to be in season, dog. Y'all about to be in season.
You calling the ladies bumsexuals?
Bumsexuals. Yeah.
Hobosexuals?
Heat suckers. Nah, you know what? People just want to be warm. People want to be cozy and cuddle up and all that stuff. And then
Go get
also,
those hoodies and gray sweatpants, fellas.
yeah, and those onesies. The onesies.
No.
Hey, you know, well, I seen some onesies for the ladies with the butt cut out. I think that's probably the best choice if you're gonna buy your ladies some pajamas. And don't break out with the flannel. Flannel is not sexy, ladies.
It's going to burn you up. It's hot.
Then you got the onesie.
And they
Not
hard
the
to
onesie.
get done when it's time to go to the
Yeah.
ladies' room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
So they got the ones with the
too
bottom
much.
cut out.
But you can't get, it's the bottom cut out, but that's
What's
the
the
whole bottom. You might as well get a two-piece. You don't do all of
Yeah,
that.
you know. Hey, so look, have y'all ever dated somebody because the season was changing? You know, here's the thing. People don't want to admit it, but once around October hit, from October to about April, people date, you know, kind of exclusively because, you know, folks don't go off the house as much, and they want to be able to have somebody on standby, or they really trying to just, you know, be romantic at that time. What do you think about that, Danny?
Yeah. I mean, it because it's cold. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. So, you know, you kind of like quarantine. But I'm wondering that since we have been under quarantine for all this time, for like 4 years now, because this pandemic has lasted, do we really want that now? I mean, is cuffing season still a thing, ladies? Call and let me know. Because, I mean, seriously, at this point, you've been with this person for, 7-8 months. Cuffed up. Quarantine. Let's breathe. Let's go our separate ways. Let's,
Yeah, well,
layer up. Just layer up. Just layer up.
I think
Get
that's
me out.
I think that's I think that's cuffed up.
That's cuffed
cupped
up.
up.
Go
Cuffed
sit in the car and turn the heat on.
Right.
It gives people an
a SIM card.
opportunity and a chance to get to know each other. You know, it's all fun and games, but nobody wants to be alone. Let's just be real. Nobody wants to be alone. So I think the fall season it sets the stage for romance.
Yeah.
You got the cider mills, you got the wineries, you got the what's the thing? The
Horseback riding. Yeah.
all of that stuff. You
Yeah.
know,
So there's some.
and fellas, if she can't ride the horse, that's strike one. I'm just saying, it's strike
This
one.
is rated GU for grown up.
Yep. This is a strike one. You got to be able to hold on. You know, little testing skills like that. But you want to find a way to be romantic, or just try to have some fun. You got to be creative. The fall is gonna make you be creative because there's really
Yeah.
nothing to do.
Haunted houses and
Oh, that sounds
hay
like fun.
rides and things like that. So yeah, you do have some activities that you can definitely partake in.
Really, it should be called dating season. Because in the
Oh.
summertime, people don't act right.
Yeah, very
They
true.
don't.
People don't act right in the summertime.
They be with everybody.
Yeah, they do.
So dating season. And okay, all right, so let's go there. So we're in the dating season. So of course now you got to deal with Thanksgiving. You got to deal with Christmas gifts. You got to deal with Sweetest Day.
So that won't be dating sweet season. We'll take that back.
You gonna skip? You gonna skip your date
after the New
season?
Year?
That's like money season. Let January through March.
Nah,
be
because you
dating.
bring in the New Year with her. You better bring in the rest of the year with her. So
You know what? That is
kind of
wow.
the
That's
setup.
deep. That's
This
deep.
is the setup.
That's-
Truth be told, cuffing season. Yeah. You might turn around and be in a relationship you didn't even know about.
I don't give a cuff. I'm not.
Thank you for
Well,
the
yeah. See what we
language.
got. See what we got.
Don't give a
Okay, so
cuff.
look, this is what we got going so far. We got Sweetie's Day. Well, actually, well,
Yeah,
supposed to
Sweetest
be,
Day.
and that's supposed to be for men.
yeah, it's supposed
Yes,
to be.
they
They don't
say.
celebrate that here
Right.
in Michigan for
Well,
men.
we got-
women.
That's not what the history says. It was supposed to be for the sick and shut in and children.
Are you serious?
And then
Really?
I mean, I don't mind celebrating the men, but that's what the
it
history.
was
Well,
for the
it-
sick and shut in.
I mean, if we doing Valentine's, it should be for the man and the woman, right?
Come back to Sweetie's Day. Come back. You see that?
I'm
You
back
see
at
she just
Sweetie's
ran.
Day.
She
All right, so
took
listen.
she took
She
that
said
right
the
to
sick
her.
and the
So
shut
check this
in.
out. Okay,
She
okay.
went to church.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sick and shut in.
Church.
Sick is okay, and you said like for the children.
Yes.
So men supposedly act like children.
Oh well, see,
Well, how'd that go?
you said it, I didn't.
No.
Well,
Wait, hear me out, though.
well.
I'm heading somewhere with this. I'm coming back to us. You don't forget all that. It's supposed to be for us.
Okay, we can celebrate
It's
y'all.
supposed-
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so hear me out. It's supposed to be for us, although we know that it's really a hallmark type of day that's set up,
Yes.
to make money. But when something is supposed to be for men, ladies, celebrate that.
Of course.
I mean, you ain't gotta
We
spend
do.
a
We
whole
celebrate
bunch of
Father's Day.
Amen.
money. No.
Y'all
Most
got
of y'all,
Father's Day.
So when is Sweetie's Day this year, or Sweetest Day?
it's coming up. I don't know.
October 19th.
But
Is
let
it?
me finish my point here. We supposed to have Sweetie's Day.
Yes.
We have Father's Day. Y'all
Right.
kind of took that from us.
All day.
Talking about, what was that?
Excuse me.
Oh, you trying to be funny?
No.
okay.
I definitely for Father's Day. I'm the first one to say if you cannot use the bathroom standing up, ladies, then that ain't your day.
Some of them got
That ain't
skills.
your day.
I mean, squatting is harder than standing.
No, but some women, I know what she mean, because some women be like, "Girl, happy Father's Day. You been a mother and a father to your
Yeah.
kids, even though Junior got burnt up by the pot of water last week." Anyway,
Yeah, but
Junior.
celebrate what's good for the men. So now we head into the holiday season. We got Sweetie's Day. We got what's that? Halloween.
My
Well,
favorite.
yeah,
Believe it or not,
yeah.
that's pretty much the fellas' last day that they get the trick or treat. Thanksgiving,
So you got to meet the family. Thanksgiving,
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day,
That's gift days.
New
right
Year's
there.
Eve, New Year's Day. So look,
Kwanzaa.
you got
Right.
yeah.
Kwanzaa.
Well, if you Jewish, you got more
Ramadan. You got it
Yeah.
all.
days. Yeah.
Then
But
you're
we
not
talking about-
celebrating those other holidays.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the basic holidays, it's a hard thing to do. Ladies, don't expect your man to celebrate each and every one of those days with you. Reason why: there's work, there's family, there's kids, there's side chicks. I mean,
Oh,
Can
wow.
you
wow.
celebrate with like
That's
the
side
kids
chicks.
or
Right.
he had to
A
put
phone
in the
call,
side chick.
a text.
I mean, look, you can't hog all his time.
Side chicks get the day after. Everyone knows that, B.
They get the day off.
after.
The day
Day after. They get the day after. Or
No.
the day before. Like
Not technically.
Sweetest Day Eve. You know.
Side chicks.
Valentine's Day Eve.
Side chicks get the babe, I'm gonna be out of town that week.
Let's get the weekend before.
Yeah, so side chicks get that.
I'm not condoning side chicks by all means. I'm not condoning the side chicks.
not.
Sorry, ladies,
but they do exist.
they do exist.
But they do exist.
All right, so look, to ladies, what's the most important days if you're married or you're dating that you want to be able to spend time with your man? Because you hear women say, "Well, Christmas Eve is like really like the essence of that holiday, like Christmas Eve." Same thing with like New Year's Eve. What's wrong with New Year's Day or Christmas Day? I mean, it's still like the beginning. I mean, what's so important about that?
They want to wake up with you. They want to wake up with you. We want to wake up with you that next day. That's the deal. We want to,
Y'all hear that, fellas? See, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Hardy.
I'm kind of a different beast
Okay.
It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I've been married for 13 years, so
Oh, okay.
it's if we celebrate, we celebrate. If we don't, it doesn't.
Ain't no big deal.
Doesn't bother me.
No
I
big
think
deal.
as being married, it doesn't. It's not like that big thing. But dating, yeah, it was at one point in time. So it was
Yeah,
like, oh,
it used to
okay,
be.
all right. But yeah,
Hey, Doc, you real quiet today.
Right.
Man.
Grown
What's,
out of
what's your
it.
take on this?
I'm 12 years married. And I'm with you. I'm just like, eh.
I would be very genuine.
My birthday.
When it comes down to celebrating other holidays, it don't mean well. I'd rather celebrate the anniversary of our relationship, the anniversary of one of our moments, the anniversary of one of our children being born versus
Oh, Doc.
a holiday that has no reference to us as being as who we are.
Oh, Doc.
I
As
agree.
funny as you are half of the time, and most of the time, you have a heart.
Yeah.
Aw. But yeah, my birthday. That's definitely a good holiday. That's definitely a good
Birthday's a
holiday.
holiday.
Because I'm celebrating, so
important.
I want you to celebrate with
Right.
me. But I'd rather you celebrate my accomplishments.
Yeah.
Celebrate me. That's what's important to me right now. I need you to support me, and the holidays don't really,
Justify.
yeah.
All right, so look, that's a good point. So we're gonna transition into how to satisfy a woman. And I bought this book,
Did you write it?
yeah, on how to satisfy a woman. And
You didn't
look,
write the
look
book?
what's in the pages. It's absolutely
He's
nothing.
stupid. He's stupid.
Nothing
There's
in it.
nothing in it.
No, but
He didn't write it.
that can go two ways. You know, how to
Yeah.
satisfy a woman
Right.
and how a woman can satisfy a man. So
Right.
I'm gonna start off with y'all. What do y'all think that it takes? You know, I'm start with you, Danny. What do you think it takes to satisfy a man? I'm not just talking about physical. I'm talking about overall.
Overall, I would have to say for me, it's an attention thing. You have to be able to give me your attention, that one-on-one, to make sure that, you know, you're asking how my day is going, but you're really there. You're not just asking. You're not just giving me lip service. You are really concerned about my day, or, you know, and you get follow-up questions. And so my thing is, I'm an attention person. So give me attention and be genuine with the attention. So
Oh, so
kinda
that's
me.
how to satisfy you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you satisfy him? That was the original question.
Oh, it was.
So forget about him. I'm talking about
I'm
me.
about to talk about me. I guess that's not No. How to satisfy him. Honestly, I think that in my marriage right now, I go out of my way to make sure that I satisfy my husband on a level of I'm there for him. I'm there to listen to him. I know more about football, more about race cars, more about motors and engines than any woman he's ever dated. Why? Because again, it's that whole communication, that follow question. Even though it's probably boring me to tears, I'm still there and I'm listening, and I take his interest. And I, you know, give some light to his interest too. And I expect, you know, for him to do that for me to, you know, so it's the communication thing, the attention on both ends. And we're both Scorpios, so we both kind of like to have that attention thing. Like,
Both Scorpio?
our birthday's a day apart. So we're both kind of like, we need that attention. We're attention horse. So we kind of value that. So I think that's it for me. But, you know.
Both Scorpios.
Yeah. Attention
Yeah.
hounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so look, real quick, y'all, call in 248-854-9850 if you know what it takes to satisfy a woman or to satisfy a man. Hardy, what you got?
I think that it's subjective. It depends on the man. So you have to learn that individual to find out what satisfies them. And it's evolving with my spouse. He's pretty easy to satisfy, and for the most part, it's kind of just let him be.
Mm-hmm.
He is really kind of like an introvert. And so, I mean, he ain't big on like the food. I'm more the social butterfly of our relationship. So it's really just it's kind of basic, and I think it's more for us more mental stimulation. But yeah,
That's cool. See, I was married for 24 years, so I think I knew a little something. I think. I'm not really sure. Yeah. You know, I think for me, the first rule of thumb is the guy's always wrong, no matter what. Forget what you was taught, forget what you learned. Find your piece of happiness and make sure you stand on that. But if that woman want to do something, you try to find a way to make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, women ain't gonna make sense, but you got to make it make sense to yourself. A lot of times they say the same things 3 or 4 times. I don't know if y'all realize y'all say that.
Only because you don't pick up the first time.
No. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We hear it. We hear it the first time.
But do you process it?
Right. I'm saying they don't process it.
No, here's the thing. We hear it the first time, but we're asking ourselves, is how many more times she gonna say this that she said the first time? Okay. Look. See that look? Because, and then it's like, okay, sometimes when y'all tell us we've already been in a process of doing it, it's just that it's not moving fast enough for the ladies or for the women. Doc, I'm gonna need some cosign here, man. Man, where you at today?
I mean,
man?
I'll be very honest with you. I'm paying very close attention, working these cameras for you, brother.
Okay.
And watching the comments.
He
It's
should
on
be multitasking.
Brother.
the brother.
He's trying to multitask.
So, but seriously, no, women do. It's amazing. Women want a quicker response than what they even give.
Boom.
Women be wanting a quicker response more than they get quick.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Doc is right.
They do. They be like, you be like, they be like, babe, so what you think? I'm like, but dang, forget it. You be like,
Yeah.
whoa. And then if you do the, oh my God,
Y'all
man.
the same way. You be like, what do you
No.
want for dinner?
Oh no,
I don't
me.
care. It's up to you.
No,
Right.
no.
And
And then
you
get it
suggest
right.
and be like, nah,
Oh,
I
no, I don't want
that.
that. I had that for lunch.
So you can tell me what you don't want.
Right.
Oh,
What
y'all
don't
damn-
start asking
y'all-
that. What don't you want for dinner?
Y'all
Because
are-
I promise you,
y'all are damn
next to
lie.
do you love me?
No.
What you want for dinner is like the ultimate.
No.
It's
First
right
of
up
all,
there too.
most men are not gonna argue. They getting something cooked for
dinner, right? We don't give.
That's
Right.
how I know it. Yeah,
We didn't
right.
say we were
Cooking,
cooking.
right.
We said, what do you want for dinner?
But you made the process even talking about cooking
Right.
dinner.
Oh my
So many,
The process
listen, there's so
about-
many men out here that don't get dinner cooked. So
Right.
the ones, here's the thing. Let me say this: if you got a husband or a man that's complaining about what you cook, don't cook for him for the next day. Watch his complaining stop. Man, if y'all out there complaining and she cooking, dude, I'm advising. I'm gonna say it for her. Shut the hell up and just eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that too because, like you said, some folks ain't getting it. So.
Some
They're
people
not
ain't
getting no
getting
food at all.
And the truth of the matter is, when it come down to it, I think women are the worst when it's come to food. They are so emotional over food. It's
We are.
pathetic. Y'all some greedy fuckers. At the end of the day, what happens is you can be riding with your girl and she be like, babe, what you want to eat? That's the wrong question to ask.
Yeah. No, this is what they say. Help me out with this. I feel like, what do you have a taste for?
Damn what you feel
I
like.
don't feel like going over there.
But
I ain't feeling you today.
I think it depends
What is
on.
all of that?
I think it
What do
depends
you
on
want?
if you're a foodie or not because
Right.
we have a group of friends.
Wives and
Usually
food.
when food comes into play, they always defer to me like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah, they treat you like the food expert.
What do you want?
Why? Yeah,
That's messed up.
yeah. Why do y'all
And I'm not
ask
picky.
me? Let somebody else have a turn.
Right. And I'm not picky.
I
I'm
am.
just like food. You
I'm
know.
about to say, because women is picky, period. You
I'm
pull
not
up, they be like,
picky.
I don't want that. You be like,
No.
what the
I
hell
like,
do you
I
want?
like everything, but I'm moody, so I might not be in the mood for
For something else. See, I can always.
I don't
you
want
hungry or
crack,
you
I don't want to
hungry?
crack
I'm
crabs.
moody. See, I don't
wanna
eat to
crack
live.
crabs.
I live to eat.
Okay.
So I wake up in the morning thinking about what am I gonna eat for lunch?
Okay.
All right.
What, you know, what's
Okay.
for dinner? What am I gonna eat today?
Like today we had a cook. I don't want. She said she don't want to be known as a chef. A cook come in and cook us breakfast.
Okay.
And
Man, what time y'all do that?
I know,
didn't
right?
get no invite.
Did she do
Wait,
11
wait.
shows? 11 o'clock
Hey,
shows?
hurry up, cook before
Come
barbecue.
early next week. Early next week.
come early next week. Come during the morning show. Anyway, so we had to come in and cook, and because it was important, I feel like it's important for us to really start our day off right in the morning,
Right.
Right.
in the week off right. So it was amazing how people didn't know what the hell they wanted when they came down to it.
Boom. That would
I
be
was
you.
real easy. I said, she said, "What you want in your omelet?" I said, "Extra cheese and onions."
Hey Doc, what
That
you
was
saying
it.
online, man? We got anybody saying anything?
We had a couple people saying something. I posted up already. Tara has said, "Don't be an asshole." The end. She also said, "Keep it real. Treat me how you want to be treated. Feed me good and give me money." I told you money was the number one,
Of
number two
course.
answer.
Feed me good and give
Me
me money.
money.
It should be easy, shouldn't it? I guess she
I
says.
see my girl Remedy.
Shouldn't have had to work hard at it. And yeah, Remedy says, y'all got Father's Day.
And she can,
That's
she can
so
use a
cute.
good date too.
And yeah, she said, I'm an attention whore too.
Yeah. See,
Anyway.
I'm not talking
Well, you know
But
what?
that's
Those
easy
are
though.
honest
If
answers.
all you
Those are
want is
honest.
attention, it seems like that would be easy.
No,
Okay,
it's
not
not.
all the time.
It's not.
No.
Okay, so let me say this. You know, guys want attention too.
There we go.
We want attention too.
We're attention whores.
You are attention.
Well,
So if you're giving me attention, I'm
okay,
giving
no,
it to
but we're
you
not
back,
going to see
right?
that. What I'm saying. I just said, guys want attention. You drew it back to you. That's
Again.
exactly my
That's what we're talking about.
If you're giving me
Be quiet
attention,
for
I'm
one
giving
second.
it back
Be
to
quiet
you.
for 1 second. Be quiet for 1 second. The point that I'm trying to make is sometimes we as men want it to be about us. I'm going to give you a prime example. It's football season. It's football season. Ladies, if y'all don't know nothing about football, that's the time where y'all can really, really win. His team losing. Don't come in there rooting for the other team. You the enemy.
It was my team that we was playing though, so that was why I rooted for the other team.
You watch TV in the other room.
Right.
Well, I do.
You
I'll
watch
go
TV in the other room.
upstairs.
But if he likes a cold beverage, a beer, or something like that, bring him a beer. Ask him questions. Well, don't ask him too many questions. Baby, what happened? Why your team losing? Oh, man, it show him support. It's almost like it's like more support, and then you hand him a beer or lemonade, or
And
whatever.
leave him the hell alone.
But ladies,
easy.
let me tell you what I learned. Okay, this is what
There's
you
some
can
other stuff
always
to
do.
this, though. Watch
If
this.
you do not like football, it took me a while to get into it. If you do not like football, that you're still winning, because what you can do is, while he's watching football, go shopping, and then bring the bags in, not at halftime, but bring the bags in when they come back from halftime, because he ain't paying attention. And then put all the stuff in the closet, and then that's when, a couple of weeks later, you like, I've been had this.
No, because
that's the wrong answer.
That's wrong
See,
I'm
you
just
messed it up.
saying.
All right,
No,
so
I'm
look.
just saying, do it.
she's
It
trying
works.
to start domestic violence.
Especially
Listen.
boot season. Buy some boots. He will never know.
Trying some domestic
Okay,
violence.
yeah, okay.
And
Look,
this is
shopping.
domestic
See that?
violence month. You know what
It is not. We're
you
not.
see that? I was trying to get attention focused on the
violence.
football game.
He went to
And she
domestic
went
violence, and he went to domestic violence.
All right, so look,
Yes.
ladies. Okay, so look, real talk. You want to learn how to win your man over and get his attention while giving him attention? He's watching football. Now, if you got kids in the room watching this, y'all might want to have them go out. People at church, I'm not gonna get graphic, but y'all do that freaky stuff too. So look, at halftime, little head and shoulder in orders at halftime. A little foreplay or a little making out during the commercials. Because the
Massage
commercials is
therapy.
long.
Massage therapy.
Massage therapy,
Okay.
whatever you want to
Massage
call
therapy.
it. Whatever you want to call it. During halftime. But here's the thing, though. When halftime is over,
You out.
don't get mad if he push you out the way. So you got to learn how to be.
Why
You got to learn
you
to get
gotta
in
push
there.
out?
That's good. The game is on.
Okay, but there we go with domestic
you only the
violence.
halftime show. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But sit right here because the commercial coming.
You
up.
wanted to say get the step in.
Right.
Give him a large.
Get out of here, but sit right here just in case.
Give him a little Jaw Jonas, and
Oh God.
But I'm just saying stuff like that. Will help him to get through the day. And then root for his team. Number one thing, if you root for his team. But here's the thing: when you root for his team, don't say stuff like, "Oh my God, he got a cute butt." You can't say stuff like that. Or I like the colors that he got on. Well, he got a whole bunch of muscles. Because guys be like, "What are you really looking at?
yeah.
What are you really looking at?
We
You
be
look
like,
at the
you on
game,
some
or you look at
bullshit.
that?"
Right, the muscles.
muscles.
Hello.
You rooting for
But
the wrong
ladies,
team.
if he be like, "Oh yeah, he got some nice muscles,"
Yeah.
yeah, you might wanna.
But they not bigger than yours, babe.
Is that what it is?
You might
Doc, I
wanna
can't help myself.
question that.
Well, I can't say that because I'd be like, what the hell is going on?
Right. All right, so look, check this out. This weekend, I watched this movie. I watched a chick flick called Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yeah.
You seen that?
It's been a while, but I remember when it first came out.
Good movie, man. Have you ever
Talking
seen
about-
it?
Yeah, about the Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
And how
geisha
she,
girls.
basically what it is, they teach women as a young child how to grow up to satisfy men,
Cater.
but non-sexually.
Yes.
Non-sexually. But to me, it's still a form of pimping. Once you get to the highest level, you get a donor. And that donor will set you up for the rest of your life. But prior to that, the woman, she's practicing. She goes to like a charm school to teach her how to satisfy and how to basically entice and get men to do what they want them to do by charm, different movement. Just the way that she picks up the coffee kettle,
Yes.
it's so sensual and so erotic
Right.
that it's like an illusion in the wrist that something is going on that the man is attracted to her hand, but they never see any other flesh of her body. It's man, it's very essential. And one of the things that I learned in that movie, I said every tea, every dance, every sake that's being poured for the man, that will get her closer to the main man. She's practicing for the man that she wants to have. What do y'all think about that?
That's deep.
It's really deep. You know, it was amazing that I even was able to interpret that. I was like, wow.
I don't think I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna go on the hanger and say most African American women don't. I think American women, period, don't want to place themselves in a place that's culturally involved dealing with the catering to a man.
Boom.
Yeah, you get that.
Why do you say that, Doc?
Because they're trained not to be.
That's a society thing. It's not that we don't
Some
want
of them
it.
are.
I mean, but it's a society thing. But sometimes you got to step out of society in order to have
individual.
But
a happy
sometimes
You
household.
don't know that.
Right.
If you haven't been trained and you haven't
Exactly.
been exposed to, if all you have been exposed to is what Miles is saying, that's all you know.
Right.
And it's hard to go and seek information that you don't even know exists.
Well,
It's never
I mean,
too learn. It's never too old to learn.
It's not.
or
You
to
have be
seek.
exposed to it.
Or to seek. Here's the thing, and SF, I agree with you, but I will say this: I know plenty of women, African American women, as I was growing up, they're like, why she like that? I could never do that. Be like that for a guy. Whether it was Chinese, Japanese, Arabic, Hungarian, they're like, a lot of times people don't understand the importance. And black men, African American men, we going towards the thing of not that a woman's supposed to serve us, but we don't ask much from our women as well as African American women don't ask much of their man. The little bit of what we ask of each other, it still don't amount to other cultures.
Are you saying it's innate that we should?
It's in every culture. Everybody just don't practice it. We come from the culture. A lot of the cultures that everybody is doing started from us.
Right.
It started from us. And even if you go, let me have 1 second. Even if you go back, way back to like the African tribes and stuff like that, there was a certain thing that women were supposed to do. It's also such as men were supposed to do in order to be able to get and maintain a wife. Yes, things have got lost down the way. But, God, y'all gonna be mad when I say this. We ain't slaves no more. We're not slaves no more.
Physically.
No. Come, stay with me. We're not slaves no more. We're not on. Listen, I didn't stay in the big house last night. Did you stay in the big house last night?
My big house.
No. Okay, then. Your big house. Thank you. So that's what I'm talking about. But even as the mind, where everybody quick to go, yeah, everybody's brainwashed at some point. But when are we going to stop being brainwashed and step outside that and do what's right? So just because our parents didn't teach us what they should have known, they taught us. Do we have to portray that upon our children and then their children and then their children? At some point, somebody got to take their daughter, put them in the kitchen like they big mama did, show them why they cut the ends off of the vegetables to make it go in. It ain't just you cut it off; it's for it to fit. You see what I'm saying? And the same thing why fathers are not sitting down with their sons and or their daughters and tell them, man, this is why you don't hang with this type of person. You don't do this because of this, because of that. I'm raising you to be a husband.
Yeah.
I raised all my sons to be a husband one day, not to be a baby maker. So, yeah, my father, my uncles, I love them. They had a lot of kids. They raised all of them. But guess what? I broke that. I broke that family curse. That was a choice.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But you had to have some exposure somewhere else.
I had exposure to their mistakes, and I decided I didn't want to do that.
Right.
And so guess what happened? My son's not doing it.
Right.
So when we say we wasn't exposed, even if we wasn't exposed, we're exposed to other people's mistakes. So we gotta, at some point, we gotta make a choice and cut it off.
I agree with you, but when you talk about catering to somebody, which I'm all for. I mean, and I go by the golden rule. You know, I'm gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. And again, it depends on the person, because some men, they want, you know, food on the table at a certain time, but not everybody requires that. Some men want their bath drawn for them, but that's not what everybody wants. So you have to find out what the individual wants. Now, wanting to do that is a whole nother story. And I think that, you can't ask for what you're not willing to give.
Ooh.
Here's the thing, though, and that's 100% correct. Danny, go ahead and jump in here. Put
Yeah.
some Bible on it, baby. Put some Bible on it. Danny, put some Bible. It's getting heated in here.
I mean, I came from a generation of where everybody, God, my grandparents were married for 70 some odd years. My parents just celebrated 52 years. I'm going on 12 years. We have longevity, and it was where the wives, where we pretty much, and I was kind of torn. It's like what you won't do for him, somebody else, some other woman is going to want to do for him, that type of deal. So you make sure you do for him. So it was kind of like that mindset of you make sure, but it was also the men were very strong in my family. Yep. So it was a matter of, but you don't get ran over. You don't let no man run you over, and you make sure he's taking care of you like you're taking care of him. That dynamic is not in every Black family. Right. It's not. I was very privileged to there's my privilege. I was very privileged to grow up with that, but I see friends and I see where it's like, no, and they don't have that. So they don't have a blueprint, and you kind of need a blueprint to see how to, be a wife or how to be a husband. And now we're going back to put some Bible on it. And we were talking about it. Proverbs 31. Ooh. If you are married or not married, I'm telling you, ladies, you need to get into that to see exactly what it is that you are going to be required to do to be a wife, you're supposed to be that helpmate. You're supposed to be, these are things that you are required to do. And if you go out of your way to become this good wife, trust me, God is going to send you someone that's going to fit those pieces. You're not going to get someone that's not.
What are you going to do?
He's going to send somebody. You're not going to look for somebody. He's going to send somebody to fit those pieces together. So we sit there oftentimes, women, and we're like, I had a girlfriend tell me the other day, she was like, I'm stressing over my wedding because I don't have a fiance. I mean, I'm just like, well, okay. But I mean, we do that as women, and we're nurturers as women. I mean, you can get the hardest stud imaginable, and she's still sitting there like, I got to make sure, babe, her wife beater's clean and her cornrows is tight. She's still going to be a nurturer because that's what we do by default. We are nurturers. So, I mean, but it's up to you to decide if this person is worth you being nurtured. If this person is worth you spending your time and giving your heart to, because everybody don't deserve your heart.
This is true.
Absolutely.
Or them draws.
They don't deserve your heart. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve them draws.
That's right.
So you truly have to see if this person is, I said draws. If this person is really worthy of your time and your effort to say, okay, I'm going to give my all. I'm going to, invest in this person. We have to look at it. It's an investment. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
All right.
She put some Bible on.
Had to put some Bible on it. Put some Bible on it.
What you got?
What was the question again?
You always got something to say. Just say, what's on your mind.
I mean, I agree with Daddy. Not everybody is worthy. You have to have the spirit of discernment. So while we want to cater and give, and I think a lot of times that is part of the problem, we give to people who don't deserve it because, relationships are hard. Marriage is hard. It's a lot of work. Yes. And it's way more than the image you putting on this show for people. Like, I didn't want a wedding. I'd rather take the money and buy a house. I'd rather take the money and go on vacation. That was the highlight for me. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of compromise. Sometimes you fall in and out of love. And knowing that, you can get past the times where you love the person, but you might not be head over heels for them at a certain particular time. But knowing that you can come back to it helps you get through it. And I think that's important to know. Yeah.
I mean, you love a person and you can love a person, but sometimes, some days you might not like that person. And
this is true.
Yeah.
But this is true.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you stop catering.
No, you don't. And then too, it also boils down to that you have to look at this like not just in relationships where it's male, female, whatever, but relationships in general don't always deserve your time. You can talk about relationships, family. Family don't always deserve your time.
No, they don't. Or your business.
Or your business, your energy. Co-workers, things like this. These are people you have relationships with because you by default kind of have to, right. But they don't deserve necessarily all of you. And ladies, I'm gonna tell you this: if you get someone, I don't care if it's male, female, dog, cat, if they come to you and they say, you are all I have, you're the only person I have,
Yeah, I have some.
You have to seriously ask yourself,
You're going to be
why?
demanded of everything.
But why? Why are you the only person that they have? It's like, are you the only person? I had a guy tell me that one time, and for a minute I was like, oh, okay. And then reality and common sense kicked in. It was like, wait a minute. Why?
Yeah.
You got a mama, you got a daddy, you got sisters, brothers. Why am I the only person? No, I'm the only person you haven't gotten over on.
Yeah.
So protect your heart and protect your time, because that's yours.
Exactly. All right, so check this out. And this is just my personal opinion. Brother, I'm mad at you. If I'm in a marriage or in a relationship, if I'm mad at you, you mad at me. The catering does not stop. All them silent wars, that's some BS. I mean, at the end of the day, people really need to learn how to just put their ill feelings aside. I think a lot of times when people stop catering or they don't want to cater to somebody, they're with the wrong person. I mean, you knew that when you were dating. You know, if you know that person ain't for you and you're dating, why take it to the next step? You know, it's got to be a set. It's got to be a set of guidelines and checkpoints. You're like, you know what? Okay, I like doing this. I like going fishing. She hates fishing. Or I like going fishing. She allergic to fish.
That's where that equally yoked comes in.
Yeah, but wait a minute though. I mean, but here's the thing though. It's got to be equally yoked, but you got to start looking at the obvious checkpoints along the way. We miss a lot of the small signs. They don't want to live in a house. They don't want to buy a house. They just want to live in an apartment. You want to have a house built, but she got a fat ass. But you know what? So now you and her gonna take all that ass and move into a studio apartment. You're not happy. You want to have a house built. Now you settle. But now you expecting her to cater to you. She's not even trying to even meet you halfway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at stuff like that, but we don't look at stuff like that in the beginning. I want to put something out here that I also learned from this movie, Memoirs of a Geisha. I don't usually push movies, but this is a good movie for all guys and women to look at. One of the things that I learned about in this movie, it says, don't sell your body. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about prostitution. I'm talking about how women got their butt out on social network and all that other stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes we all take a peek at you scrolling down Instagram. It's like, ooh, wow, that's nice. But what else you got?
Right.
Don't sell your body. Sell your skills.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna get you a husband. Sell your skills. And what do I mean by that? Do you sew? You cook? Do you manage? Do you are you an attorney? Are you a lawyer?
Do you know how to love?
Do you know how to
Bring it to
love?
the
Well, you know what though?
Right.
Here's the thing though. The love is gonna come. Don't nobody fall in love with nobody on the first date.
At all.
We fall in what we do
Lust.
fall in what we see visual. But okay, that's a nice ass. But do I got a doctorate degree that match it?
Right.
Can you hang a plaque on each cheek? If you can now, so now we didn't change the game.
Can you garden? I mean, when
Right.
things
Yeah.
get when
Can you
things
bring life?
get
Yeah,
when
exactly.
things get rough,
Can you grow some
can you
food?
survive? Do you have
Yeah.
survival skills?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
If I
Can
said
you hunt?
skills,
Yeah.
Alright.
No, that,
You're right.
You're absolutely correct.
but I'm Eastern market.
Tyra Ware asks, Tyra Ware says, men and women have changed. Times are different. I don't believe that. So many times women do way too much for boyfriends trying to prove themselves. Is he proving he's worthy?
Again, you're dealing with the wrong type of man.
I'm about to say, that's it.
You're dealing with the wrong type of man.
Boy.
In
It's
time.
time to man up on your mans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about boss up on him. Step aside, get you something better.
Yes.
Here's the thing, ladies, y'all got to learn how to go for the highest bidder. This is real talk, and guys too. Go for the highest bidder
All the time.
all the time. So make yourself marketable where you're going to be dealing with this type of one. If you a $100,000 guy, you don't need to be looking at nobody at $50,000. I'm sorry, unless they're going to school to better themselves.
Right.
And this, that, and- so why step down? And I'm not saying this, you're looking down upon them, but you need to stay on a certain level. And ladies, the same thing. Go for the highest bidder that has the best interest at hand.
But women are more guilty or more subject to fall behind because they're natural nurturers. They believe that they can make everything better.
Right.
In most cases, most women be like, he cool, he got crooked teeth, all he needed some braces. Maybe I could, you know what I mean? So
Tamisha said
He ain't got
the
no
starter
job.
kit.
Yeah, the starter kid.
Starter kit.
yeah,
He ain't working, but I know somebody that can get him on.
Job, right? That's what I'm saying. So
It's like,
You
stop
look at
trying to fix
potential.
something.
yeah, women look at potential,
Potential,
but that becomes a napkin. that becomes a natural, that becomes an all the time thing. That's why most women are and men are attracted to the same type of person. They just taller, skinnier, fatter, whatever, but it'd be the same mentality. And when your energy attracts particular energy, it's hard for your energy to turn off so you can let someone else come in.
Yeah.
Like I told somebody one day we was driving, and they keep running into me. Why everybody driving crazy? Because that energy, she was attracting that kind of energy while we're driving, and because we almost got into 7 to 8 car accidents. But she's yelling, all this time, but she's attracting those type of things to her. So.
That's true. And sometimes as people, we attract the wrong energy. I remember my godfather told me one time, he said, you realize that you are dating the exact same man every time. They just have a different name, but it's the exact same type of man. It's just a different name attached to this one.
A different package.
Yeah.
Like I'm dealing in drones now. So I'm looking at drones, right? And they all fly.
Right.
Some of them got 4K cameras, some got 2K cameras, and
right.
some got 1080. But it's up to me to decide what I want my end result to be like.
But it boiled down to, he was like, you don't know how to pick them, so let somebody else pick them. And my husband, somebody else picked him. So it was like, oh, okay, yeah. He was totally different from anybody that I had, set my sight on and say, oh, yeah, this is who I'm going to be with, and da-da-da. And a lot of times I see where women are so picky with what they want. They want this, they want that, he got to drive a 6 class, he got to make 6 figures. He got, sweetie, that's the devil. That's 666. that's Satan. But they want to have all of these, checklists of everything. But it's like, but what are you doing? What are you feeding into? What are you providing? What are you bringing to the table other than a fork? I mean, you got to kind of be able to get to that level.
Another thing that I learned too, in couples or individuals, show enough to be appealing, but not enough to be disrespectful.
Exactly.
And what I mean by that is, if a woman is always putting her sex appeal up front all the time, and I'm talking about, basically breast out all the time, always half naked. It's nothing wrong with that. Women got a right to dress however they want, but if that's how you've seen all the time, that's the kind of attention you're going to attract. It's the same thing with guys. If guys are always flashy, always flashy all the time, and really, when she get down to the substance of the man, he don't have 2 nickels to rub together. He's doing everything based off of his heyday, and that's the lure. It's the bait.
And fellas are quick to be like, "Oh, she just want me for my money." Well, sweetie, if that's all I'm seeing is your money,
you're not
you're not setting off anything else. I don't know about anything else to want from you, because all I'm seeing is what you're flashing. And
Tyra said, Miles, are you saying that men and women are different from our parents' era? I'm saying no, times are not different. There's nothing different from back in our parents' day other than new cars, and everything is the same. The Bible's still here, so basic principles are laid down. What I am saying is that if things are different, it's because of technology on how we receive a message and how we react to it. We're able to react to it quicker. I remember when we was younger, remember Byron? Yeah. We only got news at 2 times back at 5 and 11, right? We didn't even have the morning news like that.
Wow.
Now it's all the time. 24/7.
Now it's all the time. So no, Tyra, what I'm saying is people, we are not different. Our mothers and fathers, they didn't have what we have, so we take in more information and we abuse the information that we take. That's what I'm saying, though.
I think with Tyra, I'm not going to speak for her, but I think what Tyra may be getting at is the roles have changed.
Okay.
No, I'm going to say this. People have changed the roles.
There you go.
People have changed the roles. The roles have not changed.
Right.
People have changed the roles.
Yes.
And that started, I want to say, World War II, when a lot of the men went off
to war.
Fight,
yeah.
And they left those jobs, and those wives had to go into the factory. What's the lady name with the scarf?
The arm.
Riveter.
Yeah. Riveter.
Yeah, Rosie Riveter. So she's the key point of that era, and then they started burning their bras.
Yeah.
So anytime a woman take off her bras and she burn it, guess what, man? I mean, either you're gonna have to wear the bra or get her a new one, and we never did either. So now that they're in the workplace, where they should be, I think everybody should work. I think everybody should work. The dog should work.
Even
the kids should work. Everybody need to work.
At one point, you had kids to work.
Yeah,
right.
So everybody needs to work. But the thing is, once the paychecks start coming, especially into the black household, it started coming to the black household, and the checks, the man check stayed at a certain point, but that's his fault at some point.
Yes.
Go ahead, Doc. What was you about to say?
No, Tyra was saying, enjoy y'all. All he talks about is what women should do and should be. What about how men should act and what they should do?
Okay, so we're gonna come back to Tyra. Let's finish this point first because she's giving us some good information.
Right.
Women tend to, especially black women, go to school and keep
Elevating.
Keep elevating. So when you
Right.
elevate, that paycheck is going to elevate.
Elevate,
But
right.
here's the thing, though. It's the same man you married. Only thing different is your money. But now that you got this money, now you're looking down upon this man, but y'all supposed to be building up together.
Yes.
That don't make him a lesser man now that you're making more money than him. Y'all might have came in the door with the same amount of money, but, at some point, either he going to have to raise up or you're going to have to leave
And I
out.
don't-
Or you're going to stick in and work it out.
And I don't even think it's a matter of she's making more money than him. And it's okay, let's say some women.
Yeah, some.
or she's looking down on him or she's whatever. But I mean, my husband and I, our roles have changed drastically
Yeah.
time and time again where he's made way more than me or I've made more than him. But the bottom line is that he's still a provider.
Yeah.
He's still that man of the household.
exactly.
He's still making sure that whatever money comes in, it's being catered to the point where it's being taken care of. So it's not always that case where it's like she's looking down on him. If you are that woman where it's like you feel like you have the right to look down on him because he's not making as much as you, please call in because I would love to hear from you to
Right.
get your side of this as well.
248-854-9850.
Thank
Hardy,
you.
what was you about to say?
I personally could not be with anybody. Do not want to be with anybody that I'm looking down on. I want to be your equal.
Right.
And I think, and I have seen where women have been down for a man and has done everything and accepted him for who he was, but he felt a certain way because of where he was at.
And like,
agree.
And he takes it out on the woman when she's done everything that she was supposed to do as a woman to support him. So it's like you punishing her for being there for you. But it has a lot to do with what he's dealing with internally.
And how he was raised.
Right.
I've learned that women want to have, and I'm going to say some, because I'm going to always, even with the good stuff and with the bad stuff, I'm going to say some. Some women want to have freedom and a freedom of her own and to have a career of her own. But usually the conflict comes in when they don't meet a man with the same standards. And that starts in the dating process. And even before you get into all of that, if you're not praying to get that help meet, that person that's going to match you, you only practicing for disaster. That's just my personal
I
opinion.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree too. And then I have to backtrack a little bit because I honestly do not think that my marriage or any marriage should be 50-50. Divorces are 50-50. Marriage is 100-100. You give your all when you go into that marriage. And if you don't get 100% from your mate, then guess what? You cover him for that other, whatever he's lacking, other 10%, 20%. You cover her. And I think it's more of a covering than anything when it comes to marriage. So
What was Tyra saying again? Let's go back to Tyra. What was she saying?
Tyra says, enjoy y'all. All he talks about is what women should be and should do and should be. What about how men should act and what they should do?
Okay, so you're talking about the male role. First of all, she's saying, oh, he talks about. Who she talking about?
9 times 10, she's talking about you.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? If I know Tyra, see, I can only speak about what I know. And actually, I've been pretty fair about hitting both sides. You know, just as hard as I come down on women, I come down on men too. But the male role should be, as we said, people have changed the roles. The male role should be that he's a provider, that he's a protector. He protects his kids, he protects his family, protects the home front. He protects the whole identity of what the family brand is. Now, do you have a woman and or your kids where they deliver out that same standard? He's supposed to go to work every day, and if he's, in this day and age, if he don't go to work, if he builds his business, if he's building a business from the ground up, woman, your role, your job is to support him. Okay. Because just like he's starting from the ground up, the job, the business ain't making no money now, but in 10 years, it's $100 million business. So if you wasn't supporting him then, don't expect for him, he's going to remember that you didn't support him. He's going to remember.
You got to see the movie
Anybody would.
Acrimony.
I seen it. I seen
Oh,
it
you
several
did, because that's
times.
what you sounded like.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
but you know what though? Even before that,
Right.
guys, when I seen that movie, a lot of guys like, man, somebody finally made a movie for us. I said, Tyler Perry did his thing. He finally
Yeah.
did something for a black man.
There
but
was-
it was fair.
Yeah.
it was a fair
fair
movie.
movie.
But the thing is, back to Tyra's original question is, all guys, everybody got to do their role.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about what women are supposed to do or not supposed to do. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, then she's gonna reap the benefits. But if she's not on the same page with me, she gotta bounce.
Yeah.
And I tell my sons that today, man. Don't deal with no woman, man, that don't have your back. And if she's disrespectful, she's history.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it's okay, and it's just a matter of, it's like, yes, have his back, have his front, have his sides, but make sure he has yours too.
Right.
Yes.
You shouldn't be
It's mutual.
struggling if you are
It's
in a
mutual.
relationship with somebody, male or female. Either one of you shouldn't have to struggle. Like, this
Exactly.
is why you have that person there to help you.
Yeah.
And you
Yes.
shouldn't have to worry about what's
I
going,
agree.
because you have that person that's there. So it's kind of pointless. It's like, I might as well, I could do bad all by myself.
By your damn self.
Yeah,
Right.
and I only got
Tyler
one.
Perry, another Tyler
Right,
Perry
Tyler
movie.
Perry. We're not gonna endorse that unless
Right,
he endorsing
right.
us. But
Exactly.
but the thing is that you can be by yourself, and guess what? It's cheaper because you only got to feed one mouth instead of two. So
And you know
Ari-
how that comes. Go ahead,
it's
Doc. I'm
easier.
sorry.
Ariana
Yeah.
Brady says, if you feel that you need to look down on your spouse because you make more, then you need to bring them up to your level and find
Thank
a
you.
spouse that's on your level.
that's
And the
my
money is
sister.
material.
Yay!
Yeah, shout out to sister.
I agree.
Material, and that can change. Like you said, there's been times where the money has changed between the two, and the same for us. You don't know what's going to happen. We didn't
Right. We don't
know
know what's coming
COVID
next.
was
We
going
did
to
not.
happen, and I am very self-sufficient. Let's say
Right.
I won't say independent. I want to be with someone. I want to be with my husband, but I don't. It's really hard to have to rely on him financially because that's just not the way that I'm wired. But I'm thankful that I am able to rely on him, and he doesn't
Right.
throw it in my face. He
Yep.
doesn't
Right.
make me feel
Right.
bad about it, and that's probably one
Exactly.
of my biggest fears.
You know what? And here's the double
See?
standard in a situation like that. I've seen many times in many different relationships, many different cultures, where guys have called me. This is the thing people don't know. Guys call me all the time. Hey, man, my wife had this job. She's making $80,000. She couldn't deal with it because they were stressing her out. We trying to buy a house.
Right.
Now she wants to start this little business that ain't going to do nothing, and she's not even putting the work in for it. What do? You really don't want to
Want
know
to answer that
me to
question?
answer that. So what I'm saying is, it's easier in some situations for a woman to just up and leave her job.
Yeah.
But don't let that man do that. She will walk him back to that job. He's sorry. He ain't mean to do that. Get him that job back.
It's
Please. You know
what I'm
hard,
saying?
and it's
Please
truly
listen,
hard.
man.
But see, that's a double standard.
It
though.
is.
It's a double standard.
And we're not going to say, I mean, personally, I've been in situations where I've been in a job where I've made a lot of money, but the stress on top of it, I came home, I was angry, I was sick, I was just frustrated, I cried. It was just
Right.
like, okay, well, if I walk away from this, I'm walking towards this, that, and the third, or whatever. So it's like I always want to have
It's
a
gotta be an easy
plan.
transition.
Like, I'm gonna be able to do this,
Right.
that, da 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 da, and it was supported. So it's like, yeah, so you support it, but a lot of men not gonna say like, I'm about to walk away from all this money because I'm stressed out, because I'm gonna come home and be more stressed out because she here, and
In fact, they try to stay at work.
right, they
longer.
do. They try to stay. I'm
Overtime.
just gonna let it kill me. Just let it kill me off.
Die at work.
Right, just die at work.
I remember staying at a job, and it was time to go. It was a lot of stress going on at that time. But I carried our health insurance at
Yeah.
the time.
Right.
And my husband had just had an episode, and it was like, I got to stay. He needs this insurance. I mean, God kept me there for a few
Yeah.
months because I didn't even think about
That's
the
awesome.
fact that we could have enrolled in his health insurance if I left my job, because that was a change in,
Yeah.
life. But God kept me there for something
Yep.
else. But I was staying, my sole purpose was staying to keep him,
Yeah.
with health insurance
Yeah.
at that time.
And I think that's good. I mean,
good.
y'all had each other's back.
Right.
Right.
One of the biggest things too that I want to make sure that people understand: if you're in a situation, you're married, and you have a spouse that that can't hold a job, male and or female, you probably with the wrong person.
Yeah.
You're probably with the wrong person. I mean, I'm just gonna be real.
But you're talking about breaking up a marriage.
No. I'm not talking about.
But I'm saying if you're dating somebody.
Taking care of the
Let's
house
just be
is a
real.
job.
No,
Yeah,
let's-
thank you.
No,
That's
this is true.
work.
This is true. But God also place people in good jobs. We don't keep leaving them.
Right.
So what I'm talking about, see what I'm saying, y'all hear me out. If you have a gambling problem,
Oh, yeah.
you drinking all the time, you messing up the money, you tricking, you done overloaded on the $40 club, all that old crazy type stuff, and you not
$40
taking,
club.
I don't know how you do that. They label $40, but if you blowing your whole check,
Unemployment, it's only $40.
you know, so it's just like if that person not showing no elevation, no movement, no progress. I ain't never told nobody to get no divorce, but you need to reevaluate
Right.
who you with. Get some counseling.
Yes.
I mean, get some counseling, pray, go to the pastor. And if the pastor tell you, hey, look, I told you not to do that, that's your
Yeah.
answer. I mean, because they don't need both of y'all going down, hitting rock bottom, man.
If a family member of theirs tell you, you should have got a goat. I'm just kidding.
That relationship takes two people.
It does.
It takes two people.
What's that?
A relationship takes two people.
It takes two people.
A bird
It takes
can't fly with one wing.
It takes two dedicated
Right.
people.
Yes.
Because you can have two people in a marriage or in a relationship. If one is only, like I heard somebody say they gave 70% to the relationship, the other person gave 30. You know what? And that's
not a
messed up.
relationship.
It's not a relationship, but a lot of us have had those relationships.
Oh, yeah.
We just don't admit it. But then there are times where some people you're gonna give less, and this person got to give more. Everybody get a turn. But if it come around to your turn and you don't want to do the majority, you a problem. You a problem. We have to reevaluate things. Let me see. One more thing. I would say this, ladies. Ladies, you know, this past weekend, I don't know what it is about women wanting to get married. Have you been seeing that on social
But
network?
I
What
don't
is going on with
understand.
that?
I don't understand is because it's like it shifted at some point where everybody wanted to get married, but then you have a different age range where they're not even thinking about marriage. The millennials are not thinking
No,
about
it's
marriage.
the women that's like
But you
40,
have
50,
the 40, 50
60.
year olds who want to get married. And it's crazy because my
70.
grandfather used to say, he used to be like, you got those. He used to say marriage is like a housefly. You got those that's not married, that went in the house, and you got those that's in the house that went out. He used to compare it to that. Him and my grandmother were married for over 60 years. But it's just kind of like, it was, but it's like that. You see more and more women, it's like they want to get married. It's like, what changed? I really want to know, like, what changed? It's like now you want to get married, and everyone's saying, what is it?
Let me tell you.
Average, I did the research.
Yeah, what you
The
got?
average marriage of for women right now is 35 plus, and for men it's 38. Before I got married, it was like I got married at 27, and it was kind of like, wow, you kind of old to be getting married. But it's like now, like that's even changed. So y'all still got time.
You know, for men, that's about the right age. I would say honestly, 40
Yeah,
is a good age for men
yeah,
to get
40,
married. I'm
you
not
ready
talking
to
about women.
settle.
yeah. You ready to settle down?
You got your stuff together. You finally got that 700 credit score.
Established.
You know,
You're doing something.
established. You might have your nice little house, a condo. You maybe have a car paid off, and then now you don't want to be involved with all the nonsense. You're a grown man
Yep.
Right.
at that point. I got married at 25. I had some good role models that I was able to watch. I talk about the blueprint. I watched my uncles, and I also watched my dad first and foremost, and he raised us to be husbands. You know, and just by watching that, you know, it cut a lot of the red tape out the way, but it's still a lot of stuff that you don't know and learn. But I'm watching all these women on social networks. I'm just like, man, it looked like one big ass bridal party.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with the men today? Like one lady said, what is wrong with the men today that don't want to get married? The problem is it's too many options. Let's just be real.
And they don't feel like they're benefiting. They feel like the women are getting all
Right.
the benefit.
Yeah.
And if we come from the standpoint that, you know, there's a woman that's like me, and this is what I want, and you're not thinking about what a man wants or
Right.
how to satisfy a man, then yeah, I can understand why they feel like that. And I think we have those in both categories. You have women who are supportive, you have women that are selfish, and the same for men.
Yeah.
So.
And look, before we get out of here, I want to say this real quick. In some situations, a lot of women that are making money, you know, black, white, whatever, They got the money, they got the job. Now they're looking, they might not have kids just, they want to have kids, or they have kids, from a previous situation. Now they want to feel complete. Some women feel like they cannot go to the grave without being a wife. And, I'm not telling people what to do, but don't let that basically label you that you're not a complete person because you're not married. So ladies, just slow down. If you pray and you put yourself in position to where that man that you want to be, you don't have to pursue him, but put yourself in position of where the path of that guy. I ain't talking about no stalker stuff, but put yourself in position where you capture his attention. And if it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. Yep. You got any closing words? You want to put some Bible on?
I'm just saying, ladies, just focus on being the best you can be. And then when God says it's time and that person comes to you, that man, comes into your world, you're set. You're ready. And you've done and you've lived your life. And you know that this is something that someone that God has, steered to you. But yeah, just enjoy you, enjoy being you, because I'm telling you, it's hard. Marriage is a lot of work. Just like she said, marriage is work, and you don't get no time off, no sick days. It's got a great benefit package, though, ladies. So hold on.
Doc, you got any closing statements, man?
No. I think when it comes down to this, I think people we old enough to really cipher what's good, what's bad, what's right, what's wrong, and regardless of what people may say we was brought up in, raised up in, or whatever. We know what's right, what right is. So that's it.
All right, y'all. Hardy, you got anything?
Hey, marriage is a selfless act. A relationship is a selfless act. And things don't change because you get married. There's no magic button. You get married and all of a sudden the person, man or woman, is going to be better. That's something you're going to have to put the work in, and you want to make sure you can do that before you get married.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to go online, check out my book. All my books on Amazon.com. And we will see y'all next Monday. Peace.
Bye.